Alright. Looks like everything is back up once again. Let me just reset my page. So the internet went out completely in my house. It just went out completely, and it just stopped everything from working. And as soon as I got to the tail end of playing Uru, it said, nope, we're just gonna end this right here. But it's fine. We'll roll with the punches. Welcome back, CJ. Yeah, we're back again. We're playing as Uru, so it's only going to be very, very short. And then I'm just going to give my impressions of this pack overall. It's a good thing I didn't progress too far, and I paused as soon as I saw something was wrong. So Uruj, I just feel he's overly slow. Like, it's like he's moving forward just a small smidgen, but then the knockback is just massive. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What was that? Okay, what kind of move is that? Not as slow as Capone, but slow. But slow to the point where you can definitely see how sluggish he is. Yeah, that's got some range. So why is Drake the only one that has air combos? Welcome back, Six. Wait. He just... Hold on, let's see his skills. Alright, Uru specializes in wide-reaching crowd control and powerful strikes using a massive weapon. The gauge for his Colossus form change fills up quickly, and he also receives a brief boost to attack power if he is attacked while transformed. So you always have an attack boost whenever people are attacking you in his transformed state. We still don't know the name of his devil fruit that allows him to do this, but this just gives you a brief synopsis of how this works out. A lot of his moves are smash moves, which are good for him. But his overall moveset isn't overly diverse, to be quite honest. So, he's just very, very straightforward. So what we're going to do is we are going... We're going to find ourselves a boss character to go fight. Or we could just use this here. Beating people with kanji. But it's good to see you, CJ, and Six. Good to see you as well. Sorry about the little hardware mishap there. It happens. Just gotta roll with the punches. It's all good nonetheless. As long as I can get this last tier out. This last showcase for Uruj out. Wait. Ichibei would be proud of Uruj. Can you imagine a Bleach Musou game where you get to play as all the captains, all the Arankar, all the Espada, and the Stern Ritters, and Squad Zero? I feel like a Bleach Musou game would be fantastic if it's done right. Okay, he just basically picks people up. Need to finish Bleach. Okay, Urouge, I see you. You got that massive reach that still continues even after the attack is done. His moveset may not be like overly spectacular, but he does have significant range though. I need to see it in a bigger open space to see if it compares to Smoothies though. If done right, a Bleach Musou game would be amazing. Like, they should get some ideas from Bleach Soul Resurrection back on the PlayStation 3. Where characters could get up to level, I think 200 I believe, and characters would get ridiculously strong. Though they were locked out of some special moves because some spots where they had character map points that you can get upgrades for didn't apply to characters you were already playing as, so that there was an upgrade for Aizen. There was an upgrade if you was another character and you got Aizen's upgrade that gave you an additional health spot. You can't get that additional boost if you're playing as Aizen because that map is already unlocked and it doesn't give you that perk. But I feel like they should not take any inspiration from this game. They should not, because this game is not the best in showing that off. And actually, I kind of want to see the range of how far this special move goes. So it still goes on even a distance outwards, so that's actually kind of cool. But they should take more inspiration from previous Dynasty Warriors and Warriors Orochi games for a Bleach Musou game. They should definitely not use Power Warriors 4 as a template. Please don't do that. That is not a good idea. They should give us the option to make characters ridiculously strong. Don't make a character progression linked to coins or anything like that. I feel that this significantly hampers the overall feel of characters, is where coins is necessary in order for them to feel strong. Wow, I can't believe I just Liger bombed Robin. But they should definitely not take inspiration from this game when it comes to a Bleach Musou game. A lot of people are always asking for the same things. Ooh, an arena fighter. Ooh, a fighting game for Bleach. No, I want Musou so I can actually have more than just, 20 characters in a game. And you can actually enjoy the overall spectacle of special moves. Like, I want to play as Ulquiorra. I want to play as Hollow Ichigo. I want to play as Head Captain Shunsui. They could even have some of the You Can't Fear Your Own World and burn the witch characters' story elements and stages even after story, not unlike the last two Warriors Orochi's games. Like, the one thing I like about the Warriors Orochi games is the fact that it is, like, the replayability is extremely high. Warriors Orochi 4 is not the best game out there, but at least it has content to keep people playing for a long period of time, and dozens upon dozens of characters. Whereas this game, it's just not there. And I feel the best thing for Urouge is in order to get the most out of him, for him to do a lot of damage very quickly, is you have to be in full force burst in order to do it. He's just too slow otherwise. Why were those people just still flying up in the air? Like a weird updraft where they just... flying up in the air for no apparent reason. But I would love to play as Ulquiorra and the Espada, Coyote Stark. I would love to play as the Stern Ritters, the Vonderreich. Your watch himself, I mean, Juhabaha. I would love to play as him. Like, think about it. The power of Juhabaha in playable form outside of, you know, Bleach Brave Souls, which is a mobile game. I would love to see just what would happen if they gave him the Muso treatment and just see how powerful he is. The power of the Almighty in your hands, that would be sick. It just makes me wish that they would, I know not a lot of people like mobile games here and there. I play a lot of Bleach Brave Souls, and I've tried, like, I remember sometime last year, they had Juha. They had Juha as a playable character you could earn through, like, summons. And I saved up 2,000 orbs worth to summon him, at least, like, do the 10 pulls 10 full times so I could pull 100 times in order to get him. Didn't get him at all. And I was so distraught with the game because out of all the characters I wanted to play as, I wanted to play as the King of the Quincy. It would have been cool, but no. So I would like for a Muso game based on Bleach to be released where you can actually play as Juhabaha. I would love for that. I would figure that Baz B would play a lot like Sabo in this game. How would Hashvalf play? How would he play? Maybe he'd play on like a defensively. You could bring his shield up, it will reflect damage done to you back on your attacker. Something like that. Oh, I'm already getting ideas of how the Stern Ritter could play. I'm already getting ideas of how they could play Hashvalf. Any damage done to him, he can have a special move where everything he suffered will bounce back on people. Kind of like Thorns in like MMO games on armor sets, where you have Thorns where enemies who attack you have that damage done, have moderate damage done to them, and you can upgrade that, and increasing levels of that could cause higher points of damage. I feel like Hashvalf could play defensively, where the more damage done to him, the more it's reflected back, where it can just pretty much do what his power is. Then you have other people like Bambietta, who can cause people to explode. And other people as well. I still want to see Asnot and Master Masculine in a Muso game. We need to get to the point where the Bleach Muso game is on the table. We need to get to that point. Either that or Naruto, because both of those series could benefit very well from a Muso treatment. A lot of people will say that Muso is repetitive, but I feel like in this day and age, it could work very well. Is everything okay? No, everything was fine. It just turns out that I had my mom's root beer instead of instead of my tea. It was fine. Great Pirate Pika has appeared. Let's go ahead and beat him so we can check out Urouge's other moves, including his form change. Because he becomes giant size, they better not put me in a Whole Cake Island stage, because that'll be bad. Because I hate Whole Cake Island stages. I don't like the fact that you can get hit out of your special moves! I just sprayed in the air and I took out Zoro. Pika's been defeated. All I need is just a little bit more. Hey, Michael! Sorry if you're coming to the tail end of this. I had like a little bit of a hardware mishap, so it's only going to be me playing Mad Rouge and giving my impression of all these characters thus far, and then the stream's going to be over for today. So sorry if you're coming in on the tail end of this. I had another one, and I believe Katakuri won the fight for us. I'm free to play, so it hurt even more. Oh wait, hold on, let me see. Had the same experience, but for mobile games. Vegito Blue came out this year for Dragon Ball Legends. I saved up 5,000 CC and didn't get them. I'm free to play, so it hurt even more. Yeah, I am the same way as well. I prefer to earn my things in game because I am not going to spend a single cent just to get orbs for a 0.5% chance to get a character that I really want. Alright, we got more coins, which means we need to go ahead and change up Urouge's moveset, well, his skill, his special moveset, and then see his transformed form and see how that works out. But a Bleach Musou game would be, it would be amazing. Pardon me. I got all the other anniversary characters except Vegito. Don't you hate it when the person you try to go after is so out of your grasp? You get everyone else, but you don't get the person you go after. I know that they had Hashvalf, Uryu, and I believe Baz B as a summon during Bleach Brave Souls. I managed to pull Hashvalf, but not anyone else. I was okay with that, because he's second. Because in the Vonderreich, he's second to Juha Baha himself. How would Gremmy play? I don't know, maybe play like Gilgamesh from like the Fate series and would just summon stuff around him. Maybe his special moves, like who's to say that the play style for a Bleach Musou game would play the same as Pirate Warriors? Maybe there's a unique way that they can do Gremmy. Okay, Lively Undying. That move is trash. We are not going to be using that anymore. Karmic Return. That is going to be a special move. Converts damage into a form change into a Colossus. Takes damage when starting the form change. So you actually take damage when you transform. Lively Undying. All things shall pass. Swing his enemies, all of my sweeping away enemies. So that's actually a good move, but we need to check all these other ones. What is the other one? Purification of Perception. Revitalizes internal strength and restores health. What? Urouge can heal himself? And then Denial of Obsession. His only throw move, but it's actually quite good. And that's it. That's it. There's nothing else. So we'll keep his throw move. And we got a couple more points. Let's put it into some more strength. Unyielding power! Even though this isn't a really big, massive power that you can get for your characters, it's just alright. Good thing I farmed for coins a couple of days past, so that I have a whole bunch for Luffy and Kid, and I can just max out his strength. I feel like I can max out his strength with the amount of coins that I have right now. Wow, it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. I'm glad I got the day off today. Sleeping in is nice when you don't have to go to work. Alright, one final attack upgrade. I still don't understand why the limits of strength and all the stats you see down there at the bottom. All the stats you see down there at the bottom, they only go up to 18. I never understood why they limited to 18. Why not make it an even 20? Why 18? But now his strength is maxed out. His attack is maxed out at 18, so There you go. Maybe I should increase his health because he does take damage, and we can't get any more of that. So let's use the last bit of points in his last tree. I feel like there should be a fourth map where we can bypass the limits of our character's strength and go even further beyond. Like literal limit breaking, but it's, you know, actually good.
Can I still do an impression of Dr. Doofenshmirtz? I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like that Doofenshmirtz sounds a lot better than the other times I've done that. That felt the most smooth to do. Let's increase his defense so that I'm not only a heavy-hitting tank, but I can tank a lot of hits. That reminds me, I need to keep playing Borderlands because I'm working on a melee Amara, and I'm also working on making Flak able to, you know, just take everything out with pistols. Super accurate. Hey, that's one of the things that sets me apart is my voice.
Behold, my game Beaterinator!
Let me try that again.
Behold, my game Beaterinator!
That sounds a little bit better. I still need to work on it. I still need to perfect it. Let's max out his health so I can have tons of it. There's nothing wrong with having maximum amounts of health during a fight. I think I'm putting more stats into Uruj than anybody else in this entire DLC pack. I will say, so far, my impressions of this is Drake is by far the most fleshed out person out of this whole thing. Jamie DeMurphy, what's going on? Sorry for coming in the tail end of this. Had a little bit of a hardware mishap, an internet mishap. So my gameplay of Drake and Killer are in my previous stream that I did earlier. Alright, let's get the maximum amount of defense that we can. Not that it's going to matter since we're playing in the East Blue tier, but I just want to have it just for pity's sake. And we can only get like one. We can only get like one from right here. So let's get a little bit of more health. It's okay. Would you say the DLC is worth it? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Drake is the only fully fleshed out character in this whole pack. Drake is the only one. If they would allow you to buy one character at a time rather than a whole pack, I would highly suggest Drake over everyone else. Now, mind you, we still need to. I'm still about to play. I'm still playing Uruj right now, and we're about to see his different moves and his massive Colossus form that he has. But Drake overall just feels the most fleshed out in terms of combat capabilities and air combos, because Killer is the same type as Drake. They're both speed types, yet Drake is the only one out of the two that actually has air combos. Actually, he's the only person out of this entire roster that has air combos. Everyone else just has like a singular hit move, including Killer, who's a speed type for whatever reason. And one of Killer's moves is literally lackluster. Okay, I'm taking damage now. Oh wait, no, that's because of Bartolomeo's debuff. Why am I still suffering the effects of him? Hold on. Get out of the way! Uruj does have some range in some of his attacks though, but he just overall feels sluggish. Alright, let's try out his Karmic Return. This map might not be the best one to show off. Super Swole Uruge! Time for the retribution! It doesn't look like it has that massive shockwave I was expecting. Plus, Uruge has the rare benefits of being one of a few power types who can actually heal themselves. Big Mom is the only other person I know of that can heal herself, but Uruge is also the next one. But to actually really answer your question, Jamie, I don't know. I honestly... It's bad when only one character feels like the best character out of a whole group and everyone else just feels meh. And they charge you $11 for this pack. But it's really, if they could allow you to choose one character, then it would probably have a bigger benefit. But then I would highly suggest you get Drake. But everyone else, it just doesn't feel worth it. I'm giving you the same thing. I'm giving y'all the same answer I had when the Whole Cake Island pack came out. Smoothie was the best character out of that pack, and Drake is the best character out of this pack. So do I feel it's worth it? I mean, it's basically just the same exact thing as a Whole Cake Island pack. I mean, you get characters, that's it. Nothing else. No add-on, no actual new maps, no new skills, nothing new. Just like the Whole Cake Island pack. So it's literally just the same exact thing, just with different characters. So it's not even... I don't know. I don't feel like... I feel like all these character packs, even though they add new characters, it still doesn't add more to the game. Because for many of us who have completed this game in its entirety, it's just more of the same. And it's sad that it's just more of the same. Like, don't expect any of these characters to fundamentally change how the game operates, because let's face it, this game has never operated on that aspect of, hey, these characters are going to change up how this game plays. No, it's exactly the same. So, is it worth it? Not really. Only get it if you're incredibly bored and you're just desperate for more content. That's it. Maybe if they didn't make the gameplay loops so monotonous and repetitive and mediocre, then I would actually suggest it a little bit more. But the way the game is as a whole, it lacks that substance that makes these characters actually feel like they could actually bring something to the table. So my answer is not really. That's my overall consensus on it. Things you guys are saying. Gotta go. My phone charger is breaking down, so I have to put it in one spot for it to charge. All right, 6. You do what you gotta do, man. You gotta let your phone charge and go ahead and do that. Super Swole Rouge. Swole Rouge. That's his name. He's Swole Rouge. Mad Monk Swole Rouge. Also, his running speed as a swole person, I feel like he should be traveling faster. Him being large and massive should not affect his running speed because Whitebeard is the fastest person, the fastest giant character out of this whole game. So there's no excuses for that. I feel like a punch like that should cause a massive shockwave to happen, but it doesn't. Let's just see how his healing looks. And to think, we're going to be going through this whole same situation as soon as that Wano pack releases sometime in the future.
Hey guys, check out my Doginator!
Is it gains o'clock? For Mad Monk Rouge, it's 100% of the time. Alright, Michael, it's good to see you here. Hope you have a fantastic day. And we pretty much reached what we needed to reach. And that's it. Does the DLC come with trophies or achievements? No, it comes with nothing. Nothing worth mentioning except for the characters. No costumes, no new skills, no new passives, anything like that. It just comes with the characters. Literally bare bones. It don't even add these characters as NPCs during a fight. It's the same situation with the Whole Cake Island pack. It's like they didn't even try. So like I said, this pack has as much relevance as the Whole Cake Island pack. Sure, it's nice to have new characters, but it just doesn't feel like it's worth the price of admission. $11 for 3 characters, and that's it. They don't change up the way the game plays. They don't change up how the game functions on a whole. It just adds characters and that's it. Little to no effort. Pretty much, that's basically what this is. You just add characters, some of which aren't even fully fleshed out, and they should be. Like, Drake is the best character out of this whole pack. He has the most fleshed out moveset, which makes him the most versatile out of everyone in this whole pack. Killer, he's fast, but it's not much there. I feel like he should have air combos, but he only has like one attack in the air and he just spins around, that's it. So his air attacks are akin to that of a power type, even though he's a speed type. Mad Monk Urouge, he feels too slow and sluggish. The only time you can get some actual distance and speed out of him is if he uses full force burst. And when you take him into his Colossus form, he's slow there, like his running speed is still held back. Like he's running at a regular sized person's pace, even though he's massive and he should be able to cover a lot more distance. I just feel like this whole pack as a whole is just, it is a wait for a sale pack, just like the last one. Just like the last one. I wonder what would happen if COVID didn't hit and they had a chance to actually go, well, deep into this game and actually flesh it out and give us things that are actually worth coming back to, even if you 100% the game and earn the platinum as well. I wonder what this game would be like. But as it stands right now, these packs are not leaving a good lasting impression when it comes to, you know, keeping people invested in the game. Because what are you going to do after you've done maxing out these characters and getting all their skill sets and you just play as these characters? What else are you going to do? You've played all of the game already. You've S-ranked everything. Like, I've S-ranked everything. I've done everything. This is in the East Blue. Done everything. This is in the Grand Line. Done everything. This is in the New World. Everything has been done. And I've gotten every single trophy, unlocked every single... I've literally done everything the game has to offer. So once you're done playing like the 15 minutes of fame with these characters, there's not much pull to get back into this game. I'm more than likely going to make like singular videos of Drake, Killer, and Urouge later on. But after that, it's just like I got other games I can play. So the pull to play this game just diminishes after that initial rush of playing through these characters. This game desperately needs some after story content. Seriously. Good lord. This game needs it. But my impressions of this worst generation DLC pack, the same as the Whole Cake Island pack. One character stands out the best out of all of them, and but at the same time, it still doesn't add anything overly new to this game as a whole, which is disappointing given that this game is the fourth in the series, and people are already saying that, well, let's just wait for the next game, and hopefully that'll be good. I mean, this game as a whole should be good already, but it's not, and people are waiting for the next game to improve on that. That's sad. You shouldn't have people saying that your game, like, well, we need another sequel in order for this series to get good again. You should already be getting good with this installment, but this game, unfortunately, has not done that. I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a full-on rant if I keep going, but this has been my first impressions, well, my impressions of the worst generation pack that includes DS Drake, Killer, and Mad Monk Urouge. Overall, wait for a sale. That's my take on it. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you happen to be new to the channel, then maybe consider subscribing, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples. Make One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 great again.